we live? Okay. I was having a little hard time getting this live video to stream today. So hi guys, I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, and today by request I'm going to be doing a reading with my Badass Bitches tarot deck. I'm obsessed with this deck, although I don't know it really well, which is why, it's not one of my go-to decks that I use all the time, because I just have some decks that I'm really comfortable with, the decks that you guys see me use. But it has been requested that I use this deck, and I would like to get to know this deck a little bit better as well. So we are going to be diving into the Badass Bitches tarot deck by Cardsy B. So check her out. She's really great. She created this whole deck herself. I love it. I think it's fantastic. So I do recommend that you get these cards if you are someone who loves tarot. I got this as a Christmas gift from my mom. It was something I requested, and she said, do you really want me to pay that much money for a deck of cards? And I said, yes, I need this deck. So she did. Yeah. And I see she's watching now. Hi, Mom. So she did pay for them, and they are worth it. And so we are going to be taking a look at what we can expect through the rest of September. I usually do my weekly readings, and I did my weekly reading yesterday, so make sure you check it out if you haven't checked it out. But I usually do my weekly readings with my tarot cards. This is going to cover right now where we're at in September and where we're moving throughout the rest of September. So it's a little bit of a monthly overview, so that we're not getting too much of an overlap with all of that. So we will dive into the deck and dive into the reading with this. So make sure you guys say hi if you're watching. Make sure you say hi if you're watching even on the replay. I always love to see who's watching and love to see who is connected with the messages. So let's take a look at the cards that we have here. Okay, so the first card that we have here is the Two of Pentacles, right? So these cards basically are all badass bitches, right? So here we have Susie Orman. I think that's her. Susie O is what it said in the deck, but I think that's her last name. So you can see her here being the Two of Pentacles, right? And so the Two of Pentacles is really about financial balance, so we can kind of expect that we're going to find a flow, we're going to find a balance with our finances. Our finances might get more into balance. We might find a better system for our finances. So if you're trying to work something out with that, this is a great month for you to do it. It can also just be about balance overall in general, finding a way to, if you're finding that you are juggling a lot of things, and I know for me, I just feel like I'm always juggling so much. This is about also you finding a balance and the universe helping to guide this balance so that you can get back on a better track with things. Okay, so it's helping us to find balance, it's helping us to find financial balance, to balance out our spending and what we're saving and all of that. So this is a great month financially for us. Hi Eric. Hi Kelly. He said I'm a badass bitch. Yeah, thank you. So the next card that we have is Angelina Jolie in her Tomb Raider outfit, I believe, with all of her kids strapped to her, if you guys can see this. And this is the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is really just this divine feminine energy. It is everything that you can think of with femininity, right? So us embracing our feminine energy, us embracing our intuition, us embracing our intuition, us embracing the flow of life, us trying to flow more, us learning how to flow more, us, navigating situations in regard to motherhood well or parenthood well, because it doesn't necessarily just have to be for mothers. This is also, by the way, a great month for those of you that are trying to have children or get pregnant. This is a fantastic message for you guys, because this can signify a pregnancy or fertility as well. So that might be coming in for you guys as well. So here we have Angelina Jolie as the Empress. So this is my favorite card in the deck. So I was excited that we pulled it because Legally Blonde is one of my all-time favorite movies. Here we have Reese Witherspoon as Al Woods. This is probably the reason why I wanted to buy the deck. That and Dolly Parton is in the deck too, which I also love her. But here we have her as the Page of Pentacles. So I want you to think about, if you guys know the movie, think about Al Woods. Think about that energy that she had, how excited she was, and how she had kind of that innocence to her, that childlike sense of wonder in a lot of ways. But she also had, when she dug down deep, everything within her that she needed to overcome all of the challenges that showed up on her path. So she had this really beautiful balance within that, and that's what's coming in for us in regard to the opportunities that are showing up for us. That is what's coming in for us, where we can have like this new excited energy around opportunities, around projects. This is also can be new money coming in, you know, so new streams of energy or new streams of money coming in that just bring with it a renewed sense of energy, excitement, just all kinds of good vibes coming in regard to money and opportunities here. So this is a great energy. And so if we can kind of just allow ourselves to have fun with these things, to just enjoy life, and even if it's something that we're attempting to use to make us some money, can we just have a good time with it? Can we just enjoy it and allow ourselves to just flow freely with it, to think about what would Al Woods do, right? And handle it that way. This is where the magic can happen for us throughout the end of September. So here we have another reason that I bought this deck. We have Cher as the sun, okay? Why didn't I read from this deck before? Thank you guys so much for asking me to use it. I love this deck. It makes me smile. So we have Cher as the sun. So the sun is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The sun is all about us reconnecting with our light. It's about happy endings. It's about positivity. It's about joy, optimism, all of these things, clarity of mind. And so here we have this showing up. So understanding that if you're not clear on things, you will be clear on things. Understanding if you're feeling down, if you're feeling out, if you're struggling, that you are going to find a way back to your light, and not only reconnect with that light, but find a way to shine like the sun, to shine like Cher. I mean, have you guys ever seen her? Have you guys seen her lately? I remember watching Mamma Mia 2, and whatever she does to her skin, I know she has plastic surgery, but whatever her skin regimen is, I want it, because she looks absolutely incredible. But, you know, so she shines in so many ways. And can we be just as fabulous as Cher? So the next card that we have coming up is Kathy Griffin. And so she is the Eight of Swords, okay? So the reason that she was created as the Eight of Swords is because of her show, My Life on the D-List, and the way that she always has kind of this self-deprecating sense of humor, and the way that she holds herself back in a lot of ways because of the way that she speaks about herself, because of the way that she it can be very self-deprecating. And as much as it's a joke, it really can hold people back in a lot of ways. So how are you holding yourself back? You can see here she is surrounded by these swords, just like the regular Eight of Swords, just like the traditional tarot Eight of Swords, and she is tied up. But as you can see, she can choose to simply walk right out of this cage that has been created with the swords. She can simply choose to walk out. She can simply choose. And so we want to keep that in mind, because you know, how have you created a prison for yourself that you can easily escape, that you can easily walk out of, that you can easily choose to, at any given moment, progress and move forward from? How is fear holding you back? How are you holding yourself back because you're afraid? How are you, what are you not doing because you're afraid, even though your soul is telling you that it's time for you to do it, that it's time for you to dive right in? And so this is all about not letting your thoughts be in charge of you. I mean, how many times do we let our thoughts just absolutely take over and we lose our shit, right? Like, we lose control over ourselves because our thoughts get out of control. So can we learn how to manage our thoughts? Can we learn how to bring ourselves back where we are in the driver's seat and not these thoughts that become obsessive and fear-based? And can we find better thoughts? Can we choose better thoughts so that we can put ourselves back into control and back into a more positive state of mind? So that's a really, really important card. And the last card that we have here is another one of my favorites. Here we have Madonna as the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is all about stepping into a new phase. We're moving into a new phase. We're doing something new. I talked about this yesterday in my video. Make sure if you didn't watch that you catch that. It should be right in my feed. But Madonna is all about reinventing herself, right? She's constantly doing that. She's constantly growing. She's constantly changing. She's constantly changing her look, her music, everything, her lifestyle, everything. And so this is all about like us just reinventing ourselves or stepping into something new or stepping into a new phase of things. We have completed a lot of stuff. And what I was talking about in my video yesterday is that we are kind of wrapping some things up so that we can move forward. We are clearing some things out. We are letting go. We are going through some transitions. And so this is really about those transitions and us breaking some patterns, breaking some ways that we've been doing things so that we can step forward, so that we can move forward into whatever is coming next for us. And if it has anything to do with Madonna, it's probably going to be amazing, right? So those are your cards for today from my Badass Bitches Tarot deck. I will try to use that more because it's really fun to use. So thank you guys for asking me to use that. I hope that you enjoy it, and make sure that if this connects for you or if you think that someone would benefit from this video, that you like, comment, share. It helps my videos to connect with whoever needs to connect with them, or tag them down below. And if you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy or my services, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Take care.